I also like. I just realized the first 3 levels of this episode, which is the first half of the episode, are just dedicated to the first 20 minutes of the movie.
That is true. Maybe it's the part George Lucas is the most proud of with all the CG banthas walking past.
Exactly.
and the Han not shooting first.
Indeed. Because that's the thing. I don't want to talk about it. Star Wars is supposed to make me happy.
Yeah.
It's my happy place.
Oh man, that just got too real.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. But that just me personally, that hit like so close too.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things where I'm like, I love it so much, but it's just like, no, I'm supposed to like this, but I don't anymore if you talk about that.
Indeed. Yeah. It's not even like it's fun for me to hate on it, because like it's fun for me to hate on like Other M because it's so bad. But with what George Lucas did to the original trilogy, and especially to A New Hope, it's like it's bad. But it's like he tainted something that was so perfect, you know?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. I can't think of like a specific example to that degree, but I definitely, I immediately like had that like sympathetically, I immediately like felt the sentiment from you.
Yeah.
Which it just made it hilarious. What are these creatures, by the way? These like rat things.
They were not in the original trilogy. They were CG'd in, so therefore I don't give a shit.
Okay. They're not to be spoken of.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather see a carrot sticking out of the ground like this in the movie than those hideous things.
Indeed. That'd be funny if they just put a huge carrot in the next Star Wars episode like that.
Indeed.
And when the Jedi just pulls it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose that's just with gaming culture in general. They're like the fan bases are such cancer.
Yeah.
That it's just like, oh, I love this, I want to talk about it, but you like go on and then people are like,
pretty much.
Like my rant I had in Metroid 2.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that, but I found the episode pretty funny actually when I went on my rant.
Yeah.
About all that stuff.
Cancerous fan bases.
Yeah. It was kind of cringy at first because I said they're like animals, which was a good setup, but then I like couldn't think of anything immediately after, so I'm like, they're like pigs, cool. And I'm like, oh man, I guess that's kind of funny its own way because it was so stupid, but I think the rest of the rant got better. But like I mentioned in that episode, I just love the rants. I don't actually much like those. I don't care about Undertale or ReZero, so it's not like I actually care. I just think ranting is funny.
Yeah, I think so too. It's not like
as long as it's like in fun.
Yeah, like I think.
Yeah.
You and I are at our best when we're ranting, honestly.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I don't think either one of us is a particularly angry person.
Yeah.
We just get so mad about these things.
Yeah, and then we're like, lol afterwards.
It's fun. It's fun to get mad at them too, you know.
Yeah, and there's like a separation too. Like afterwards, we're just like, lol, whatever.
Yeah.
We're not like, oh,
yeah.
Like screw this, we're gonna kill ourselves or something. Mm-hmm. We're like legitimately angry. But yeah, that's like
it's because of the patriarchy.
That's like when Mario 64 started getting good. When I once I got into Rainbow Cruise, and I got so tired of screwing up that I started like going insane and like ranting about crap.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe my what the heck? Do you see that?
No.
I started spinning around.
Excellent. I died randomly.
I think that might be my favorite episode from that series.
Yeah. Was
when I went on the when I made that joke on females.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I forget what it was. It's like it's like all you have to offer me is boobs, and I can just get fat and have those anyway. So you're losing your use to me in the first place. Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's one of those in the moment things that.
Yeah.
I can't replicate. That's the thing about the ranting too, is that it's hard to force.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes hard.
Oh, yes.
It kind of sounded like the low key for a second there. Or
I'm
maybe
sorry,
Harry
but
Potter.
I can't quite seem to
Goes
low
hard.
key. Stop it, Ron. Stop. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to leave. I don't want to collect my stuff without leaving.
What did they... Which one did he say tonight? I hope it isn't too hard.
That's,
Oh, that's Dragon's Ball
I
P,
hope they
right?
don't hit each other too hard.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh. Oh yeah, that guy who I was telling you about, the comment who said... Who said like, oh, on the Oni best of Oni plays Crash, are these guys always this funny? One of them was like, yeah, you should check out his animation channel. I'm like, truth.
Indeed.
His animations are quite excellent too.
Yeah.
And Oni let something slip about his like new animation he's working on. I forget what he said.
He said he was thinking about going back to Leo and Satan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did say that. He also said he's doing something, oh yeah, he said there's no voice acting in the next animation he's doing. Which, they're gonna do what they do in like, Animal Crossing and Chibi Robo, where it's like the it's like actual like dynamic syllables, but not actual speech.
Yeah.
Like not dynamically made on the spot,
No.
But they made them dynamically when they were making the audio files for the speech.
Yeah.
I believe is how it was done. Make it sound more human-like. Which I learned a little bit about in my artificial intelligence class. I thought that was really cool, and it gave me, I guess my coding background is another reason why I really enjoyed that choices of robot. Stupid, get out of here. That choices.
Get out of here.
That Choices of Robots game, because there's definitely a few things that you would appreciate extra if you were a coder. But anyway, when I had to code that, I coded something to make up English names based on like the 100 most popular names for males and females respectively. And it's really interesting, like just like making random letters is not going to sound like a name, but if you create a program that dynamically keeps track of the popular names and forms them based on that, then even though they're names that people aren't named, they sound like they could be names.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
So that's probably how like all the name generators for like D&D characters are made.
Well, actually, our professor, he's worked for a bunch of different companies, and he like is into games.
Yeah.
And he said ours is the ones that we coded are likely way better.
Yeah.
He says they usually just make up names and put them on a server or something.
Facebook keeps on telling me I have a new poke, but I don't give one single crap.
Who is it?
I don't know, probably you.
Maybe. I don't think so though. I haven't poked anyone in like a couple months, I don't think.
There's no pokes that show up when I click the notification either. It just keeps on telling me, Tom, you have one new poke.
Yeah, I think pokes got jacked up at some point because I had like almost 2,000 streak going with Linus.
Yeah.
And then like it just, we stopped getting notifications about it and stuff, and then it disappeared.
Where did P3PO go?
Which is funny because poking you think would be the easiest thing to implement in Facebook.
Yeah, right.